Wow, it's been just about almost 3 years since we celebrated many people around the world, but not only many people around the world, this man here needs to be celebrated. Because, yes, this weekend, for many of you, just like for me, I'm honoring those special men and women who served. Let's talk about this tonight. How will your memorial be read? Let's get into it. All right. Well, good evening to those of you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters around the world. Welcome. I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. Welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show. Glad to be here with each and every one of you all around the world. I am your leadership specialist, your wealth mentor, author of a few books, but most importantly, your friend within this stream of Leadership TKO. So listen, I'm excited to be here once again with you. It's been an amazing, amazing day, an amazing few days, an amazing year thus far. And so this is May the 28th, and we're about to actually wrap up yet another month. But I welcome you all here to the show. I have something special that we are going to talk about on tonight. I am going to recognize a few people as well. But before we dive into specifics tonight, what I would love for you to do is tag a few people in the comment section. That's right. Click on the @ symbol and begin to tag a few people. Let them know that there is something special that you would love for them to tune into, to view with their eyes and really digest and grab a hold of some information that will inspire them, cause them to think about where they are in their lives. And so once again, welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show, guys. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. And listen, as a matter of fact, for those of you who are actually tuning in right now, I would love to learn where you are from. So listen, in the comment section below, I would love for you to go ahead and type in your city, your state, and your country where you are from. Type it in the comment section below. I'm going to acknowledge a few of you who are actually tuning in live as we're speaking right now. Okay? And listen, don't forget, this show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to catch this live, I'm going to encourage you now to make sure, right? Make sure you set your alarm. You make sure you convert that time over, because if you're on the West Coast, if you're somewhere in Africa or Asia, Australia, you need to know when this is going live so you can catch it yourself. All right. So let me go ahead. I want to actually acknowledge a few people who are tuning in right now. Mr. Marcel Cole, welcome to the stream. Burnell Stevens Robertson, welcome, welcome, welcome. George Edward Hutchinson Jr., hello to you. And I know I saw Debbie Nixon tuning in as well. Don't forget, guys, love the stream, love the stream, love the stream. For those of you who are in pursuit of freedom, yes, if you're in pursuit of financial, time, location freedom, I want you to type in freedom in the comment section. And also love the stream. Love the stream. If you don't want to be financially free, if you don't want to go where you want to go, when you want to go to it, do not love the stream. But if you are in pursuit of financial freedom, time freedom, or location freedom, love this stream right now as I'm speaking with you. And I honor every single person, every one of you, men and women, brother, sister, Thank you so very much for giving me your time and your attention, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or a podcast platform out there. I appreciate you. Now, listen, if you're new here or if you're just visiting and it's been a while, remember the Leadership TKO live night show. The purpose is to empower leaders just like you with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so I welcome you here. I really, really do. I'm so powered and fired up because I want to see you grow. I want to sow value into your life on tonight. That's what I want to do. And listen, I'm telling you, look, I have something to share. Now, I've been on the stream sharing some golden nuggets from my network marketing mentor's book that he published with his wife, the late Miss Valerie Best. And the name of that book is 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. And we are going to continue with that series. But I felt inclined, inspired to come to you with a message of inspiration on today to allow you inside of my world for just a bit. So let me take a moment and digress a bit, okay? Because this man right here meant, his life spoke volumes. You see that flag up there? This is my maternal grandfather, Lieutenant Earl Simmons. And he went on with the Lord in 2018. This man served. He not only served his household, he not only served in the city of Paterson, New Jersey, within the United States of America, but he served in the U.S. Army. He served with, man, I'm telling you, with all of his heart. He served with compassion, and he loved people, protecting the people. He served in the military, protecting the people. He served in the police force, right? Serving the people of New Jersey. And he served his family, his wife of, man, over 50, 60 years. They knew each other their whole lives. And to me, he was my pop-pop, okay? He was my pop-pop, okay? Everything to me. I mean, no good thing he really withheld from his grandkids. Man, he loved his grandkids. I mean, bright smile whenever we came around, and his great-grandkids. And see, right now, during this time around the world, especially in the United States, we're celebrating the Memorial Day holiday. That's the reason why I'm bringing this up, because he's just one of many who laid their lives down to serve. Now, if you're not sure, okay, if you're not familiar with, if you're unclear about the purpose of Memorial Day, maybe you don't know, maybe you need a reminder. You see, the Memorial Day is a federal holiday in the United States for honoring and mourning the military personnel who have died in the performance of their military duties while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. Those who they passed on in the midst of serving. In the midst of serving. Now, I know we have Veterans Day as well, where you celebrate those who have served and they retired or they were discharged or whatever it may be, right? Honorable discharge. But I had to honor my grandfather, Mr. Earl, Lieutenant Earl Simmons, because he has passed on, but he served in the military and he served vigilantly. Okay, vigilantly and with dignity, he held honors. You know what? And I got to think, and I said, you know what? There are many people out here today. We're just living life. We're not even thinking about how we want our lives to be spoken of. You know, and I begin to think about and kind of peruse over the things that have transpired in my life thus far. I begin, taking a look at this here. Now, if you can see it, you may be able to see it clear. Women and men of elevation. I was, myself and a few others were giving, this particular award. We were draped with this award, and you might not be able to see it because of the green screen, but I'll try to share it nonetheless. Okay, you can't really see it. I get it. But it is green, and it has this patch right there. You might not be able to see it. but it was a drapery. We went over into Africa, into Nigeria specifically, and a couple of cities there, Ebonyi. We went to Abuja, and in Abuja, we were draped with this by some of the honorable men in that particular city. And we're serving. We had celebrated the inaugural opening of Women of Elevation there in Abuja. And there in Abuja, we held conferences there, and we ministered to, we served well over, in totality with all the other cities we visited, we served well over 40 to 50,000 women during that particular visit. And I recall the experience. It was life-changing. We would be here all day if I was to sit here and try to explain it. And then I remembered, of course, this particular recognition, right? And this was back in 2010 and 2011, where I was named as the Entrepreneur of the Year by Cambridge's Who's Who. And this is when, during the time where I received coaching from Robert Kiyosaki and his team, and really growing my training company, into the country of Nigeria itself. And so I began recalling all these things, and I'm not mentioning all these things to boast or to be celebrated in any way, but I want to encourage you to think about how you want others to speak of you. Are you serving? And while you're serving, understand it's all about sacrifice. Sacrifice. You see, I am looking forward to the moment, the visit, the next visit. I long to get back to Nigeria. I long to get back there to serve them, to help them, to elevate their careers, and to help them to have that lifestyle that they desire and that they deserve. I long to be with them and sow value into their lives in person. And so how would you want people to speak of you when you pass on? What will your memorial sound like? How will it read when your children speak of great-grandma and grandma, grandpa and great-grandpa? How will your name be spoken of? Will a picture of you be hanging over the mantle in the living room of your grandkids? Will your great-grand speak of you and say, great-grandma or great-grandpa did this for me, laid this out for me, put this all together for me so I can be free? How will they speak of you? How would you want your story to be read? What will be in the story? What would be 2 or 3 descriptions or adjectives that you would want your grandkids to describe you as? I would love to learn about that. Type that in. If you were to name 3 words that you want your great-grands or your grandchildren or great nieces or nephews, what would you want them to speak of you? What would be those words, those descriptives, those adjectives that you want to be spoken of you by those particular children, that generation? I want my name to be spoken of as someone who served with all of their heart, someone who was passionate about the kingdom of God, someone who most importantly served within her home, only knowing that to serve her home well allows her to be able to serve others well. To be known as a virtuous woman, taking care of business in the home first and taking care of entrepreneurial endeavors as well. These are some things that I would love to be remembered as, and also as one of the top, at some point in my career, named the #1 female network marketer in the world. How would you want your memorial to be read? I want you to think about this as we're going through this weekend. As you're having your cookouts, because some of you may be doing that, as family and friends come together and gather together, remember this is just a weekend. But what you do today impacts the tomorrow. What you do today impacts future generations. How will you be preparing those future generations to be able to live? What are you willing to do now? What sacrifice are you willing to make right now? Who are you willing to serve so that the future generations can have a better way of living? This is why I enjoy serving with Wealth Builders Worldwide. Because with Wealth Builders Worldwide, we look forward to enhancing the lives of others, right? And helping you to achieve, to really accumulate massive wealth. And we understand that we are salespeople. We are a sales team. Understand, we don't sell products, goods, and services. We sell people just like you on the infinite possibilities of your life and the power of your dreams. We sell people like you on never giving up, because those people who served in our country, they never gave up. And they believed that what they were doing was a noble cause. And that's what we believe with Wealth Builders Worldwide. And so I'm going to encourage you to think about this, because your generations, even you, deserve freedom. You deserve financial freedom, but it's all a matter of what you're willing to do right now. Who, how many are you willing to serve? And let me ask you this question. Are you in pursuit of your dreams? Do you have the right vehicle that will help you to manifest your dreams? Because with Wealth Builders Worldwide, we have access to a system, and we want to share information on how you can access it, how it can transform your life and help you to manifest your dreams and prepare future generations for freedom, and even yourself. Would you like to learn how to get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum instantly, several times a day? If you would like to learn how to do this and how people are being financially free as a result of the system, how people are paying off mortgages as a result of the system, how people are purchasing vehicles of their dreams as a result of plugging into the system and taking action. The dream, freedom, the memorial, your legacy, how will it be read? So if you desire information, type info below, INFO, and I would love to share information with you. And if someone has shared this stream with you on tonight, or even if you're watching the replay, I encourage you to get back with them and say, hey, Lakeisha was talking about a system that will help you to get on the path to freedom. A system that has two paths: non-referral passive income and referral-based instant income. Now, if you desire to be free and have passive income or referral instant income, again, type info below and get back with the person who shared this with you. So with that being said, I thank you so very much for being here with me on tonight. And I'm looking forward to being back with you tomorrow as well, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So until then, my friend, I'm going to encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership.